Hey guys, I hesitated in sharing this story, but I think it's something that's important and it could help and benefit some of the working moms and realtors out there. But I really want to share it with you. So I was just at an appointment showing a buyer a property, and before we walked into the house, I said, hey, there's some documents that we're going to need to square away. Make sure that you understand prior to me opening the door. And, in the past, this would be something that would get signed, during contract phase, right? We're writing a contract, you get this information. Now it's done up front. So I present with the documents, give them the whole spiel about, compensation and, what that looks like and how it's negotiated on the buyer side, requested and all of that. And he's hesitant to sign. He's like, oh, I thought I'd just be able to walk into the house. And I said, pre-August, you would have been able to. I said, but now this is a requirement. I need to have your consent to show you the property. And you need to know what having me represent you looks like. So I have my consultation, I've got my documents. Well, as we walk through the door, after the documents are all signed, he says to me, well, I plan on representing myself. So unrepresented buyer on the side of the transaction. And I said, that's great. I said, but can I ask why? And he's like, well, I've done this a few times already. And I just figure I'll be able to save whatever they were going to pay you in compensation, and they'll take it off the price of the house. And so really great conversation around why that may not be accurate. So when you have I'll give the example, an attorney, right? An attorney, a professional in court, they are not going to, they're going to mop the floor with essentially somebody who is unrepresented. They don't have the experience, they don't have the knowledge, the training, the professionalism to do the same job that essentially a professional will do. So related to real estate. So I have this client who went to a new build, and they bought a house with me, and I was able to negotiate money off the price, concessions for them, which is closing costs, as well as blinds, refrigerator, washer, dryer, some extra landscaping, a whole bunch of things in this package. They had a friend who bought the same floor plan, insisted on not using a realtor, and the experience that they had with their process, besides the negotiations, I'm talking repairs, because we all know new builds aren't perfect, and everything else, when things hit the fan, that's when we get to step up. It's not just we open a door. There's so much more to it. Negotiations, conversations, framing things, and relationships. And because I do real estate in Tucson, in Arizona, in Phoenix, I have relationships with other agents. And because of that, when we present an offer, they know it's coming over with value. They know that it's coming over with professionalism. And so this friend went to purchase a house, and they had a horrendous experience. The site agent wasn't willing to negotiate with somebody who was unrepresented. Plus, the site agent behind the desk was representing the interest fiduciary duty of the seller, which is the builder, not the person on the opposite side of that desk. So they didn't get the washer dryer, they didn't get the refrigerator, they didn't get the blinds package, and they paid more. So, moral of the story basically is use your professionalism. When there's things that I don't know how to do, and I'll admit to you, there's plenty of things I don't know how to do. I surround myself with the people that do. I have gaps. There's things that I am not great at, and I don't know. But the biggest power that I have is being able to admit that. So I surround myself with the people who fill in those gaps, who support, who know what they're doing, the professionals. It's simple as that. But that's something that I wanted to share with you. Not sure if it's something that you knew already, but take it what you will. Tell me what your thoughts are. What experiences have you had in real estate? Buying, selling, family members buying, selling. What stories have you heard? What have you heard about the new documents updating in August? I'd love to hear, what's out there. What are you guys experiencing now, today, and what have you experienced in the past? Tell me all the things.